Alright guys, we're back. Bad day. These are the things that make me want to quit. Want to give up and just throw in the towel, say screw it, I'm just going to drive a beater car and not get anything nice. Let me show you what's wrong. In the previous video, we trimmed out all this stuff to make this piece fit. Now that I have everything in place, it doesn't fit. So we have these pieces tacked in. We have the connecting rods and the bracket there, and it's perched up on a jack stand to be in place, and it's too short. It's about 2 inches too short. About the 2 inches that I cut out over here to make the thing fit. When I think about this kit, it's made for an S10, not necessarily an S10 that's being frame swapped and chopped with a 504 kit to put a 54 body on top. It's made for an S10. And with the S10, if you just remove the factory leaf springs like I did, then this thing should just slide right in, join up to those pieces, and fit fine. I didn't know that, and I also didn't know I was going to use this kit when I bought the 504 kit originally, which had me chop off, I guess, 8.5 or 9 inches from the back of the truck. Those were an important 8.5 and 9 inches. So now I got to find a solution. Here's the rear frame piece from the 504 kit. As you can see, it's a nice sturdy C-notch piece, super thick walled, same thickness as the 5-link kit. So this piece can fit back here, and it's going to give me the length that I need to have this piece butt up right at the back end of the truck. It only has 1 bolt on top and 1 bolt on bottom, which I don't think is sufficient enough to support the entire suspension of this truck. These 4 bolts, I like that idea. So I started to think, should I just chop this and scoot it back and weld it? Well, that bolt's in the way, so that's not a good idea. What about these tabs? Can I add something on the back here and move these tabs back? Had all kinds of ideas. And I think the best thing to do is to make a plate that I can weld onto this that will give me 4 bolt holes, and then I can make some tabs like these and weld them on the bottom in the right place. That'll pull everything back in alignment with where these things need to sit to give the suspension full travel, and should work out well. So this is going to be my first foray into what I would consider baby fabrication. So I'm going to take some templates of these pieces, and I'm going to go ahead and get them over to a friend of mine who has some machine that can cut metal, and see if he can make these in his program, cut them for me. I can get them back, mock them in, and weld them in place, and hopefully keep on trucking. But just to show you what I'm thinking here, so this piece doesn't slide all the way in right now, as you can see, because of the other piece that's in there. However, if we look at the depth and thickness here, we can see just enough of this piece of metal that could weld onto the outside over here. And we have some space over here as well. So we should be able to get some plates made. This piece obviously is designed to be in the back of the frame and held on in these holes. So what I'm going to do is take the Thorbros piece out, because you can see it's even gapping the frame a touch. So I'm going to pull these pieces out since they're not tightened down, and I'm going to take some measurements, put this piece back in place with the bolts, and see how much gap I've got, what size metal I need, and really come up with some good ideas. So the Thorbros piece is straight 1/4 inch steel. I've got a 3/8 inch gap on either side, and so I should be able to either get it cut out of 3/8. Alright guys, so that's my plan right now. I'm going to take the Thorbros rear piece as well as the Code 504 rear piece. I know that I need 3/8 inch stock, and I'm going to also get them to cut the tabs that go vertically that hold that bushing in place with the bolt goes through, because we're going to need to weld those onto the bottom as well. But that's my plan for right now. I did not anticipate this. Felt like a failure this morning when I looked at it and realized, oh no, this is not going to work. But we've got a game plan for right now. I'm excited because we've got at least an idea, and I've got my buddy who hooked me up with a shop that can cut this stuff for me, and they know what they're doing more than I do, so that's good. But that's it for right now. We'll catch you guys in the next one. I'll show you how this works out. Peace.